Hey guys, this is Shae with Chalkin' with Shae. Today I've got two projects for you. It is our cute little gingerbread man. So I'm going to put the gingerbread man on two different surfaces today. And I think, what is this? Okay, sorry, I just saw that sitting on my desk and I had to know what it was. Okay, so this is going to be fun today. We're going to be working on a square board. This square board, which I actually have Boo to You on the other side. You need to just erase that. And then we're also going to work on our reclaimed tray. So I'm just going to open this up. I'm coming a little early today because I have to pick up my daughter from, I have to take my daughter back to college. And then also I have a team meeting tonight, so I had to do this earlier today. So hopefully you guys can catch the replay. Okay, so let me pull this down a little so you guys can see as I work. Okay, so I'm going to start with this reclaimed tray. This is a really fun one. It's a metal tray, and these trays are really popular right now. And what this is going to be is this is going to be a cookies and milk tray for Santa. So I think it's going to be really cute. So we're only going to put the gingerbread man on the right side, and then the cookies and milk can go on the other side. Okay. Going to just cut this up. And this one, I love how they are numbering these so you know exactly which ones to do first. Can you guys see that? 1 and 2. So you know exactly how to make the design. And then this top one, which is the cheeks, those that's labeled as number 3. Okay, so here we go. Let's get our chalk ready to go. So we're going to use bark, and I'm running low on this bark. I actually just ordered some of this yesterday. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I have an extra one. Hang on a second. I've got a new one here that I can use. Is this bark? Yep, that's bark. Okay, so I'm going to let this sit, and then I'm going to combine the two. But it's, oh, this is an older one with an older lid. Okay. Everyone's probably at work right now. This one is liquidy. So we want to make sure we stir this up real good. This one is bubbly too. Probably because I just shook it up. Okay. This one is definitely an unusual mixture right now. This will settle down once it's already settling down. Okay, so we are ready with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put our transfer down. Now, since we are working on metal, you want to make sure you fuzz it really good. My towel's a little wet. I just did a project. Okay, so you want to make sure you fuzz this real good, because if this is too sticky, then it's going to be really hard to get off of that metal surface. Oops. And I'm going to put it kind of catty-cornered, I think. Okay. And I'm going to use a small squeegee. This has registration marks. I'm going to go ahead and fill those in. The registration marks will make it easy so that when I do the second layer, I can see exactly where to put that down. And then you can just take those marks right off. Then you want to make sure you take off all the excess chalk. And voila, you have a beautiful design. And I'm going to put that transfer into a bucket of water that's on my desk, and that's just going to sit there until I can go and clean it off in the sink. My bracelet is making noise up against this metal tray. Okay, so now we're done with the brown, so I'm going to go ahead and put this away, or the bark rather. Now what we want to do is dry this really, really good, because we're going to put that second layer on. So I'm using a heat gun to get this dry really fast. And then next I'm going to use a hair dryer to cool it down just a little bit. Because if it's too hot, then it's going to smudge a little bit. Okay, that looks really good. It feels really good too. Okay, so next we're going to use iced coffee, which I love. This is a little bit darker than the almond would have been, and I considered using the almond, but I really, really like this iced coffee, and I haven't used it much this season. So I want to use that today. So you can see a little bit of red pigment in here, and that's because they obviously had to use red to, you know, it's just like paint. They had to use red to get, you know, the color of the iced coffee. And all you have to do is just stir it up real good, and then it'll be fine. So just make sure that it's a real creamy consistency, and you're fine. Okay, next we're gonna put this layer on. And I want to fuzz it real good. Okay, so now we have the registration marks that we can line up, and it should be real easy to see because it's brown on white. So, okay, there's the left side, and there's the right side. Okay, so hey Kristen, I'm here a little early today because I have to take my daughter back to school tonight. Okay, so I am doing this whole layer in the coffee color. And this says Baking Spirits Bright. Isn't it cute? Okay, so we're almost done. We just need to add the cheeks. Kristen, what are you up to today? Okay, so now we have, actually we're done with the coffee. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to be using these colors again for the next project. I forgot about that. So I'll just go ahead and leave that there. And next we need our cheeks. And this one has registration marks too. Okay, those marks are lined up just perfect. Steam cleaned your carpets. Yuck, that is yuck. Okay, we're gonna use the Mauvelous. I love the Mauvelous. I think that'll be perfect for his cute little cheeks. And then I'm going to use the mini squeegee. We just need a little bit. Voila! Isn't it cute? Super cute, right? Okay, so now what we do is we want to take these registration marks and I can just scratch them right off. Okay, so now this tray is ready for cookies and milk. So I'm going to put this one aside, and then we are going to do our next project on this board here. But I need to wash these transfers off first. And then here's where we're going to use the microfibers, the microfiber part of the fuzz cloth. How do you seal it? You know what? That's a really good question. That was paste. I didn't even really think about it. I'm going to have to figure that out. Figure out how to make it food safe. As long as food does not go on that particular part of it, it's fine. Like you can put cookies next to it. Just don't put cookies on top of it. But you're right, it probably should be sealed. So I'm going to have to look into that. Okay, this one I'm going to sit aside. Okay, we'll put that aside, and then last but not least, we need the little cheeks. Okay, so we're gonna do something fun with this guy. I'm using a transfer. Where the heck did it? Oh, here it is. This is okay, so for those of you who don't know what our Club Couture is, our Club Couture is a monthly subscription type program that you can purchase for $19.99, and how it works is every month a new transfer gets sent out to you. So it's a really fun program because if you really like the hobby of creating and you want something new and fresh every month, it's kind of like back in the olden days when you had a magazine subscription or you know, any kind of mystery box type things. You don't know what the transfer is going to be, but it's going to be a fun surprise when you get it, and then you can create it in all sorts of different ways. So it's just a really fun program. So this was our Club Couture from, believe it or not, I think it was back in January. And I have not used it yet. I keep wanting to, but I haven't yet. So it says, oh snap, and then it has collect moments, not things, with the cute little camera. So I just never got around to it because I've been that busy, but we're going to use that today with the gingerbread man, and we're going to break off a little piece of the gingerbread man's leg. So it, and then it's like he's saying, oh snap, he broke his leg. So it's going to be really cute. So I think I'm going to put in the oh snap part first, and I need some white for this, so I will be right back. Okay. My jeans are wet because I had that wet towel sitting on it. Okay, so I need to cut this up. Okay. Let's put these pieces aside that we're not going to use. Okay. This was a fun transfer. I can't believe I haven't used it yet. I just was so busy back in January. I had just joined Club Couture in December, and so I just was so overwhelmed with trying to get the business put together, and then the, you know, like all the Easter stuff came out. And I just was so busy with everything that I never got around to it. Where the heck is my white? Here it is. Okay. This white, I think, is a new one, but it has the old one mixed in with it, so it's pretty thick. So we just need a little distilled water to loosen that up. Okay. I'm going to use a small squeegee. That was easy enough. Okay, now we're going to dry it. So I just want to point out to you, we have a little bit of, if you can see on that H, oh, I don't know if you can see it all that well. Part of that, it's not completely filled in. What I want to say to you is that that's completely okay, because that's kind of like a distressed look, which makes it like the distressed look is really in right now. And so sometimes people will make a design and it's their first time that they're making a design, and they tend to freak out because they're like, oh my gosh, that didn't get filled in. But it's totally okay, because that's really kind of how it should look. That distressed look is just, you know, it's really in right now, and this is art, and art is supposed to look one of a kind. It's not supposed to look like it's like it is mass produced. So hey Stephanie, so that's completely okay. All right, so now we have this part, and I'm afraid I don't have space for it. Okay, I do. Okay, we want to make sure this is locked in real tight, so we don't want any bubbles. We had a bubble down here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use our tape, and we're going to block off a little piece of, oh goodness, this is almost gone. We're going to block off a little piece of that leg so that it looks like it's broken. So, you guys able to see okay? I'm going to take 2 pieces. And I want it to look like it's cracked, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we have that on there. So now we won't chalk past that. Okay, so now I need the bark again. Looking for a small squeegee. Here's one. Okay. All right, I'm going to put the registration marks on here, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to see it on that black, on the black chalkboard. Actually, you know what? I should have made that white. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use the multi-tool and I'm gonna go in there again with white. And hopefully that'll show up. Have a little too much here. Okay, so now I can't stick this in water yet because we're not done with it. I'm going to put that aside for just a minute. And I want to dry this. So notice it's cracked off. I think that's really cute. Okay, so now we're going to take this back again and we're going to put the bottom part of the leg over here. And I'm going to put the tape up to where we cut that off. So I want it to go on top of the chalk because I don't want any blank spots. Okay, and now we're going to use a mini squeegee. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to take off these tapes. Pieces of tapes. Pieces of tape. I need a little baby wipe. Okay, so now I need to dry it again real quick. And see, now it's broken in the exact same spot. This part down here, it looks like it's an exact fit inside the part that broke off. So next, well, we are done with the bark, so I'm going to put this away again. I hope some of you guys are able to catch the replay since I'm coming on here early today. Here's my old bark. I'm going to try to combine this right now because it's real liquidy, so now's a good time to do that. Uh-oh, I got a bunch on my board. It's amazing once you get in there and really scrape it, how much chalk you actually get in a 3-ounce container. Doesn't feel like a lot sometimes, but it really is. Especially once you get it off the sides. And there's a little groove in there that collects chalk. And you have to get it all out, because otherwise you're just wasting. If I wanted to, I could wash these containers out and repurpose them, but I don't really have a good use for them that I can think of, so I don't do that. But it'd be cool if I could come up with some way to use these. There's a little more in there than I usually want to throw away, but I don't feel like messing with it, so where is, let me see, where's all my lids? Okay, here's the pink, here's the white, this one is the coffee. Where the heck is my brown? Here's one for the brown. Gosh, it's completely disappeared. How do these things happen? Oh, here's the old one. Okay. See, the old ones get kind of nasty, so I want to throw those away. Okay, so now let's use this wipe to get the bark off of the board. Okay, now to fix up our cute little gingerbread man. So next we need the coffee, iced coffee, and we need this guy. So this is going to be kind of tricky because I'm going to have to get this part into the part that's broken off. So I'm going to just have to maneuver it a little bit. Okay, I think I found that registration mark real easy. Luckily, I put it in the white chalk instead of the bark, because the bark I'd have never been able to find later. Okay. Now, on this one, we're going to make his smile upside down, so I'm going to have to flip it over. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get rid of this small squeegee. Clean this up a little bit. And then I'm going to use a mini squeegee so that I can get in and do his eyes and then his arms, his right leg, and then we're going to pull this up And then go down to his foot. And then we're going to flip it upside down. But I'm going to dry it first. And I think I can see his eye. Oh, you know what? I forgot to... Oh, we're not going to put the Baking Spirits Bright on here either. What we're going to do instead is make some red buttons. So look, he's sad. He's sad because his foot broke. His leg. Isn't it cute? Okay, so we're not done yet. We've got some red chalk, but first I'm gonna put this away. Hi, Lisa. And then we're going to put the Mauvelous away. Oh, nope, we're not done with that because he needs cheeks. So let's put the cheeks on real quick. But we got to find the registration marks. And I'm going to use a multi-tool for this. Okay, now we can put this away. Alrighty. And we're done with the white. I'm actually going to put some water in here to let that sit because it's pretty thick. We're just going to let that sit till I use it again. Okay, next we're going to make little buttons, and I'm taking this from the Let It Snow transfer with the design, and I'm just going to use a couple of these little buttons. This is supposed to be for his for the snowman's smiley face, so I'm going to put this one right here. I'm going to use that third one down. And I just need a little bit of red. We're gonna do that again. Actually, I want to dry it first. Okay, so now it's kind of hard to see where that first one is. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. That looks good. Okay. So we're done with the red. And now I will show it to you guys. Okay, so here it is. Oh snap, he snapped off. Isn't it cute? If you guys like this, please give me some hearts because that really helps my business. And if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. I want to remind you all, for those of you who don't know, I have this adorable little bundle. I've got 4 of these left. Sorry, I'm trying to get it even. I have 4 of these cute guys left, and it comes with the ribbon. It comes with everything that you need to create this design. So this makes a really great gift for the holidays, or if you want to just make it yourself. It is only $35, and you get the transfer, and you get the hexagon surface, you get the chalk, you get the squeegee, and then you also get the ribbon. So this is a really fun gift if anyone is interested in that. This is a holiday item, obviously, and so I am not going to have this forever. So I want to offer this to whoever wants it. But again, here's what it looks like. It's super duper cute. It'd make a really great gift. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. And if anybody is interested in making some extra money, let me know, because this is a really great income opportunity. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.